Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the second game from last weekend that we played on Volcanic Island, one of our brand new maps for the Component Wars format. This is one of the quickest and most aggressive games to date, and it is an absolute great one to watch. So I'm going to leave you with it. If you want to join a game, Discord link is in the description, and hope you enjoy. Cheers. Game 2 has started, so let's take a quick look. Now, the one person that's going to have to manage all 8 pawns by themselves this game is going to be Gassy P, as his partner is dealing with some lag. Right away, we are seeing teams kind of prioritize these areas, these hot spots, you know, getting the psychoid leaves right away. Getting the cotton so far hasn't been a priority, but they are getting the wood up, and honestly, I would make sure that I get hold of my components if I were playing right now. There are such limited amount of steel and components that it's important to do that. What is this though? Purple team is currently chasing down one of blue team's pawns, and blue has to pull every single pawn here to deal with Padre's aggression. He could pincer them though. Looks like he pulls all pawns off, and he's going to chase down Ray 2 to the end of the world. Yellow team's doing a pretty typical strat. They do go for the cloth though right away. They're gonna caught in, and look at this aggression. Purple team just went out the gate and took out a pawn just by chasing them down, fist and foot in hand. Interesting to see if we're going to see more and more of that. Looks like a rain has started to fall, so a little bit of a weather condition there that will give people a bit of a negative mood modifier. And yeah, but pretty typical start aside from that. It's not common to see someone go and mug one of the other players right at the start of the game, but they did find someone by themselves and they took advantage of that. All the cloth has been gathered out by purple team. They might take that back soon, and looks like they did get some of the psychoid leaves as well. Red is going for their typical start, so it looks like Aragon and Knight, they found their strategy and they like it. They go for one Toxfire generator, double machining table, and get some hunting rifles, but Raptor and Zeus, they are veterans. They're not going to allow this. So just like we saw some shenanigans down bot lane, it's going to be some shenanigans here. But the first turret of the game is made by Aragon and Knight, and that's a massive turret. That's going to give them so much cover right now. And Aragon and Knight are probably going to want to just pump out a few more plasteel turrets, as that is going to be the early game way to... oh, machine table short-circuited. That's unlucky. That's going to be the early game way to get some cover fire down before weapons come out. Now, Zeus needs to be careful here. Anyone on the edge is going to get shot, and they need to cut those trees to make the walls. Looks like they are working through it, though. That Plasta's getting a few more shots in. So far, no more connects. Only one bad hit, and it wasn't too bad, actually. So, Zeus 3 dodges a few shots here, too. Oh, but he's walking out. Just quickly micros him back. Love to see that. Right now, this is going to be the Berlin Wall going on situation, and or North-South Korea. Raptor is mining outside the wall, though. I don't think he realizes that's happening, and Knight's pawn is running up as well. Three of Knight's pawns are there, and this is something. This is some serious aggression. Raptor's decided to forfeit the pawn. It looks like he's just going to do a last samurai rush at the turret, and he will most certainly be taken out. One of Aragon's pawns also wandered over, and he will be beat up, though. This is going to be a trade, 1-for-1. That turret, though, Zeus 4 needs to pull back. Oh, they have a mining order on that compact machinery, I feel, and that's going to be catching them out here a little bit. So, a little bit of aggression in the start. We did see 3 pawns drop from 3 teams here. The only team that's currently unscathed is purple. Oh my god, wait, what happened here? It looks like purple ganged up on red when he wasn't looking, and he punched a bunch to death. Padre is not building anything. He's just walking around as a street gang of urchins, punching anyone he comes across. This is amazing. And Aragon and Knight have they're starting to fall apart. They've lost 3 pawns now, and that's massive this early in the game. And they have 1 turret holding it down, but that autocann's pretty far from completion. They have 5 pawns now to make this game work, and god damn, it looks like Padre just absolutely changed the course of this game by ganging up on those 2 pawns in the bot side, and they're gonna mine this right out. One weapon is up for Aragon. He wants to get some revenge. He is the bolt action. He's gonna start firing at Padre's pawns. Dog says the swarm. It is swarm indeed. I would be careful. There's Aragon right here because he might just piss off the swarm of Padres and they might just go and start a melee war. Oh no. Look at this. Aragon and Knight. They've angered the Padres. And the thing is, Padre knows he's going to lose some pawns here. He does not care. Padre is about to just charge in and look at this. Oh, this is disaster for red. Just getting ganged up on, and Padre is going to lose this fight for sure, but he's going to cause some serious damage to red here, and suddenly Aragon and Knight are not looking like the favorite to win this one. They're actually winning. Padre might win the street war. Absolutely crazy aggression. Right now he needs to micro these two down to keep punching. He has two that are not punching whatsoever. There he goes. They're in the fight. He's currently punching someone who's down actually as well. And this one, Lion Force stands up. Oh my god. Padre just took out red team by punching them to death. Absolutely insane. What the hell? And he still has two healthy pawns there too. Red is out. Aragon and Knight have just been taken out completely by the Padre swarm. That is amazing. Gangs in New York indeed. Absolute menace there. And you know what? Padre is indiscriminate. He even took out one of Sage's guys earlier too. So this is anyone's game now, except for Red, who has been absolutely brutalized. Now, looks like Aragon did stand up and he's going to finish off the other Padres. He is not happy about this, I guarantee. Now, red technically is still in it. If you're not aware, when you get punched to death, you actually only take blunt damage. But look, Zeus is coming to finish the job with a steel chair. Oh, that's so brutal. Zeus sneaks around and just clocks Aragon's last pawn in the head, takes him down. Oh, that was beautiful to see, and now he's going to disconnect this plasteel turret, and I think that's it for Aragon and Knight. They had a small chance. They still maybe could stand up over here, but absolutely crazy gameplay by Padres, and Zeus disconnects the turret, and now Zeus and Raptor are going to be uncontested. They can slow down and worry a little bit less about this one as we start to get through day one and into night. Now, I have never seen such level of aggression, this one from the Padre swarm, and Padre is actually still, now he's mining in the center. This is the craziest part. He does need to tend maybe that wound, but I don't even know if he cares. Padre is not bad off. He actually took out a team, wounded another team, and he's still not out of this by any threat. This is absolutely crazy to see, and looks like blue is mobilizing. Look at this. This is the prison shakes. This is the gangs in New York game. Sage has all the knives equipped. They're going for yellow. What are we watching right now? This is peak Rimworld PVP gameplay. Oh my god, they rushed out a bunch of knives, and now yellow, they're gonna need to react. I don't know if they can hold off this many knives, so we're about to see a lot of stabbings. Oh my god, what a game. And look at this, they're just ganging up on everyone right now. Yeah, this is East London, and they're coming to finish up yellow. They saw Padre and they got a bit jealous of all the carnage. There's so many knives. Looks like they completely clear out Yellow's base, and Yellow's gonna flee to the hills and pray that they don't get chased down here. Blue is looking for any survivors. Oh, and looks like Aragon and Knight did have a few guys stand up, but bad news for them is there's a whole new gang in town. And one of them did pick up a weapon too, and he's putting some bullets down on Knight 4. Now, they are desperately trying to get some weapons up on red team here. They haven't given up. I do respect that quite a bit, and you do stand up from punches. You don't stand up from knife wounds, unfortunately, so yellow is pretty much out of this. But they do have 2 survivors. These survivors, maybe they rebuild up north. It's going to be really curious here as we see blue wounded. Oh, another guy taken down, and the Padres wounded. And red is licking their wounds, and 2 survivors in yellow. And we don't have a single team right now that has a full healthy squad. Every single team has lost significant members right now. The Bradford Blues versus the Peckenham Padres. Oh, it's gonna happen. Look at this. And they took out a pawn early too. Padres ganged up on one. So I have a feeling that Sage is going to want revenge. And they are coming back from the fight victorious. They did have some yayo in their system too. Oh yeah, there was 0 chance they lost that. They had a bunch of men cracked up on yayo with knives. Absolute insanity, big brain strategy here. Every single one of their members was doped up and had a knife in hand. I don't think there was any team that could take them down if they kept pushing that. Now, turrets can be the answer here. Turrets will shred through, and if you go and try to stab the turret, it could blow up and take out a few of your melee pawns. And red is putting up more turrets. They're desperate to get back in this. Looks like Raptor and Zeus are also back in it a little bit. They have 2 survivors from the Great Stabbing, but none of these stab victims are likely to come back to life, that's for sure. Yeah, look at this guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. This man's been brutally stabbed. Holy. Weapons. There's a sniper rifle coming out from Raptors, so maybe they go for some guerrilla warfare with a long range. And an assault rifle, 2 sniper rifles actually queued up. So they do have 2 pawns left that are healthy. They still have a chance here. Raptor, or Aragon and Knight, so to speak, they're shooting at something here, and the Padres are on the move again. What is Padre up to? They're walking right through some turret fire, but they don't seem to care. I am very curious where Padre is going right now. Look at all the components. Oh, Padre got forced out of his home by blue. Yeah, the Bradford Blues, they pushed right in, and they're taking all the components right now, and they're now saying this is ours. But Padre has something to say about that. He's going to go to their base, and he looped around a long way. Maybe to create some confusion. Although, where's this Padre going? What is on this man's mind? I have no idea. And it looks like the Bradford Blues, yeah, they did stab a few of the Padres at their base, and they finally did get their revenge. Now, we do see 2 Padres remaining. They are not out yet, but that man with a knife and the drugs in his system is going to be very hard to take down. Few good punches in, a stun or 2 there. Looks like one Ugly P dropped, Line 1 dropped, and right now the Blues are looking the strongest, honestly. The Padres' early aggression, legendary, did not end the game by any means. And meanwhile, the Blues were taking their substances and their knives, and if I were them, I would try to finish this. They have a component lead, but you have the knives right now and the yayo in your system. There are only 2 yellow members left. Oh, he's not out of it. 1 Padre member left. A few red members left. Absolute carnage. Blue is looking like they're going to win this with a very, very aggressive strategy. And it looks like we did actually tick over to day 2, so let me check that over. Turret is going to take some shots at Padre here as he tries to walk by. He's not interested in violence anymore. He's a changed man, and he's going to go into this cave, I think, and build a wall. Yeah, that is exactly what he's going to do. But he's going to build the wall on the wrong side here because he needs to carry them through if he's not careful. He picks it up. He's going to go into his mine, and he's going to box himself in. Raptor does have the sniper rifle done. Sniper rifle will outrange the mini turret by a decent amount, actually a very large amount. So he's going to be able to start to get some fire down on Aragon, takes him out right there, boom, 1 shot. Aragon has only 2 pawns up left, 1 for Knight, 1 for Aragon, and look at the range on that sniper rifle. I always forget how long range that weapon is, but it's absolutely insane how far it can shoot. They do also have a drug lab, so they're trying to get some yayo made, I believe, or a tea possibly, but looks like they're going for Flake. Flake is definitely the riskiest of the bunch, but it is the most effective, and Aragon here is going to quickly get his crack pipe out and take some Flake in the system, and this might be exactly what they need. Looks like Raptor has named pawn Raptor Revenge, so they are going to try to get back into this. But the problem here is these weapons are great and they have a little fight, but end of the day, there is a team that is significantly ahead of the rest. And they have their knives, they have their drugs. Now, it will be interesting though, once this yayo wears off, their mood's going to start to drop and maybe it'll start to affect them. Now, are there any pawns left for purple? That's the next question. Right, that's exactly it. We do have Gassy P in the mine. He's injured, he's about to break, but he is walled up triple thick plasteel wall. He's not giving up, you know, and maybe he needs a break and get the catharsis. That's maybe exactly what he needs. A few more shots off from the sniper rifle. Are they going to try to finish their second one? I don't think they have the materials. They might be just going for that assault rifle instead. There is some Psych IT, and they do have a steel mini turret for some defense, so they're not completely defenseless here. And the Psych IT will actually help prevent them from needing to sleep as well, so that's useful. I do like to see the Flake come out. It's definitely inferior to Yayo in the long run. In the short run, though, it's going to give them the pain tolerance that they need. I think he's administering some Flake right now, maybe to wake him up and get him conscious. I'm not sure. Looks like he is conscious, and there we go. No longer capable of walking. So they managed to throw some Flake into Aragon 1 and bring him back to life. Now, the problem here is Raptor has a sniper rifle, has the range, and he is a little bit upset from last game. So I think he's going to keep that covering fire down. Aragon needs to watch out here before that shot just rips into him. Ooh, just misses barely. And Raptor and Knight haven't given up. Props to them for that. Or sorry, Aragon and Knight have not given up yet. Respect. They're going to try to hold this one out. And same for Yellow. Yellow's going to try and make some weapons. You know, assault rifles might be the answer here that you need. Because right now they're not developing in any technology. Blue is actually just sticking right now, it looks like, with their knife rush. So I'm not sure if they're going to be able to close this one out if they're not careful. They probably could just go right now and try to do it. But on the flip side, if they give this team time to get an assault rifle, if there's turrets up, they might actually have the defense they need to hold them off. What are they doing? Looks like they are building some floors, so maybe a little bit of mood management. Where is the other pawn? There he is, Raptor Assistant. Oh, we can always take the overlay look too. So right now we see blue at the bottom here. Is that a purple pawn that's still alive? He's been stabbed though, right? He's not coming up. Yeah, he's done. All right, so we do see the one purple team here. If we look at the overlay, we do see right on top 2 yellow pawns, Raptor and Raptor's Assistant. Top right looks like there are, I think, 3 functional red pawns. 1, 2, and 3. And they're currently using Flake to stay functional. So functional is being used very loosely here. And then blue team pretty much controls the whole south side of the map. It will be curious to see how blue ends up pushing this lead. Now, they can just win off components if they're feeling like they want to just play this safe. They have the lead, and it's highly, highly unlikely anyone gets them. But you don't do that sort of aggressive play if you weren't trying to polish up. Now, right now, they have a few avenues. They could go to the left of the mine, and they could try to finish off yellow and then work their way over to red. There's going to be a lot of bullet fire, and that's probably what they're worried about. If I were them, I would probably actually just hug the right, go finish off Aragon and Knight, get red team, kill them here, and then you can loop up, ignore the turrets in the south, and then just take out the sniper. You will be quicker with the yayo on your system too, and you just have numbers. They have such a number lead right now. Does it open them up to risk? Technically, yes. So they could just sit on the components in their base right now, and if they want to do that and play it safe, fair enough, all power to them, but I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Yeah, this is an interesting build. So autocannon is very defensive. That tells me that they're interested in turtling and taking their lead and winning off of it. And you know what? Fair enough. Sometimes it's just nice to get that win. Now, the flip side here, though, is that sniper rifle can outrange an autocannon. So he needs to be a bit careful. Now, Aragon is moving up, and Raptor still is not done with red team. Missing a few of these shots. Looks like red is unpacking their turrets, though. So what they could do here is they could unpack the turrets and then try to move them up to a forward posture. We've seen it done before. And of course, one of the strongest items you actually can make in Rimworld, the burqa. The burqas come out. That's a really high level play. I like to see that one. As you can tell, it's 8% sharp resist, 8% sharp resistance. So it's pretty much up there with marine armor when you think about it. And that's going to give them the extra advantage, I think. And I'm starting to actually favor yellow. You know, once you get that burqa on, that sniper rifle, you really turn them into the burqinator, and at that point, there's not much you can do. Now, question is, what's Red going to do with those turrets they picked up in their inventory? Are they going to try to migrate down? Oh, and this is great. So, if you weren't aware, when you pick up a battery, you can uninstall it. It keeps its charge. So right now, essentially what Knight has in his inventory is a mobile plasteel turret. He can put the battery down that's charged up. You can see 100 out of 100. And then he can put the turret down right beside it. And it's just instantly going to be operational. Looks like Aragon is pushing up a little bit here too. Blue is aware. Sage is thinking about going and finishing this. But I don't think he's aware what these guys are holding. Yeah, so he's going to push up here. And they need to install this ASAP though. Oh, are they going to take too long? Can he get it done? No, they need one more. The turret is up though. The turret is up. Oh, and there's more blue coming in. Oh, it's too bad they didn't get that second one up. Now, Knight can hide behind the turret here and maybe hope that they're not going to take him down. He does have flake in the system too, so pain tolerance is high, and that's it. Red team's out, but that's going to take out 2 members of blue, and looks like they did get a little bit of revenge here. If Sage tries to destroy this turret, it's probably going to blow up and kill him. Oh, and he uninstalled it. You actually can't do that. Yeah, so I'm going to have to tell Sage that after. I'm not going to pause it right now because it's a fun match. It's not a tournament match, but you're not allowed to uninstall other teams' items. So that's going to be something I'm just going to need to make sure they're aware of. Yeah, and it looks like he's trying to pick up the battery too. I'm just going to quickly pop in the chat room, make sure they know they can't use that battery. Hey gentlemen, reminder, you can't uninstall another team's items, and you can't pick them up and take them, so technically that turret should have killed one of your pawns, Sage 1. He definitely would have dropped to that turret.
Sage 1 then, yeah?
Yeah, so if you could stab him and not use that battery, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks guys.
Let's throw this battery in a corner.
Alright, so looks like they're going to rectify the issue here. They did pick up that battery, and it wouldn't have made them win the game by any means, but it would have led to one pawn dying. So they're not going to use that battery, and now they're going to take out one of their pawns. So we will equalize what happened. On the top side too, burqas. I love to see it. Look at these guys, ready for war. Question, do they have 2 sniper rifles though? That would be my first thought here. 1 sniper rifle, and the other one is carrying a block of wood. So, nope, just the 1 sniper rifle right now. They do need the second one. It looks like Sage 1 is going to get put down here pretty quick. They just have him in a corner for now. They're not using him, so that is perfectly fine. And we have a pretty good group of guys. No one means to go against the rules. Sometimes it's just not familiarity. And that's perfectly fine. It happens as long as everyone's willing to adjust and make sure it's a fair game. We typically make it so you can't uninstall their team stuff, so you can't just walk up and, you know, disconnect their turrets or something like that. It just wouldn't be fair gameplay, and you could argue that all his pawns were down, so it didn't matter, but it would have killed another pawn. That turret 100% would have killed another pawn. If he tried to destroy its plasteel, it would take a while, and it would have shot him quite a bit when he tried to run away, so... It's nice when everyone's on the same page, and those guys are great guys. Sage and Hey Ray, they're more than happy to make that adjustment to make sure this is a fair match. Now, on a more interesting and fun note, the double burqas are up, right? And this leaves a question, what is the next play? I thought I was going to see that assault rifle come out or the sniper, but right now, they're really going for neither, and I wonder if that's just because they don't have the components available, and right now it kind of looks like that. They do only have 1 component, actually 3 in the base. They're mining a few more here, and they do have a few more rocks, so that might be the plays. They get a few more components up. They also could just go and steal some from the other side. There's a few on the ground right there. Oh, and it looks like Raptor actually was doing some forward posturing here, and he did get shot once. Oh, and he's going to lose the sniper rifle now. That's a shame. The Horde is coming too. The the sages with the knives, and yeah, they're going to take him down. The Burka's not enough protection for this much aggression, and looks like Sage 4 is now equipped with a sniper rifle, and he is ready for war. And they're probably going to finish him too, I would suspect. Oh, they strip him down. Are they going to wear the Burka? Oh, I love these guys. That is some top tier gameplay right there. So they have officially stolen a sniper rifle and a Burka. That's a pretty catastrophic loss for yellow team, unfortunately. And now they do have the one person geared up, but they do not have the weapon. Now, interesting enough, actually, Knight 4 is back up. Looks like he has actually stood up from his wounds, and Red's still in it, so Aragon and Knight are actually not out of it yet. Raptor might have something to say about that. And whatever happened to Gassy Padre? That's my next question here. I don't see him anywhere on the map. I'm really curious now. There he is. So Padre has actually returned to his base, but Hey Ray has something to say about it, and he's going to try to put Padre down. Padre just wants peace. He just wants to hang out and hide behind his walls. So looks like Blue is not going to allow that, though, and they're going to gear up. And ooh, it goes into melee range with Padre with the knife. Oh, and puts him down with one little whiplash there of the butt of the rifle. Gonna pick up the 40 components, and I guess that was it. Padre mined out a bunch of components and brought it back, so that's why Blue couldn't let that go. Blue is currently pushing up into turret. Not the best call. Let's see if he can beat the turret, though. 70%. We've all been there before playing Rimworld. You're pushing into a mercenary base, trying to destroy a turret, and you realize they are tankier than you expect. And if you try to fight in close range, you're going to lose. So Blue actually is going to take some casualties there. And it looks like Red and Yellow have made peace, I think. Right now, he's not attacking Knight 4. Knight 4, oh, Knight 4 is a wild man. I take it all back. Red is out of this game. Yep, you can't control that. Looks like one of their pawns that was alive has deserted. So essentially, all we have is Raptor in the Burka with the wood equipped versus Blue team. Blue team's coming to finish, and if they kill him, this will be GG right here. Almost at the end of day 2 anyways, though, so game's going to end very shortly one way or another. Is there any chance that Blue doesn't win? Pretty much no. They take down Gassy. Yeah, of course they did. They probably finished him too. And yeah, Hayray's just going to push up here. We're going to let Raptor have his final stand, though, of course. He has the wood log. He has the Burka. And he definitely is looking to do something with this. Now, I wonder if he can take down Ray 3. Ray 3 has been damaged quite a bit already. And the Yayo's about to leave the system. He might just drop here. Raptor could just run in and get a few good hits. I do hear shooting again. Looks like that turret got a few pops, maybe in a Ray 4. Ray 4 has the Burka, though, as well. So this could be a battle off of the Burkas here. That'd be interesting to see for sure. Looks like they're both tending up a little bit. Bit of a stalemate. I'm going to throw them on 2x there for them just to speed it up there. Oh, it looks like more shots. Blue is pushing right up to the turrets here, and this is actually going to start to shred them. Another guy does. Oh my god. Is there a chance that Raptor pulls it back here because Blue pushes into the turrets? It's not completely off the table right now. Raptor is healing up. Looks like they are starting to get a bit more careful. They're going to try to go behind. How many pawns are left, though, here? Oh, there's no chance. Yeah, Ray is guarding the component stockpile, and he's not going to let anyone get that. Raptor's walking up with the log, and we're about to see the final stand of Yellow Team as Yellow Team goes with the log to finish this game in the way that's been played so far. Melee and brutal. Oh, and Raptor has a mental break, berserk break. And here we go. Looks like he doesn't have a choice. He has to fight now. He's going after Ray 3. Ray 3 is trying to get some shots in and hold him down. Takes down Ray 3 with the log. He's going to continue on here. Ray 3 actually stands up immediately after. And now Ray 4, the battle of the Burkas, log versus steel. Who's going to win? Ray 4 is coming out with the knife. He's going to go up. Raptor gets the first shot off the log, whacks him over the head, and he drops. Ray 4 takes him out. GG. And that is it. Our winners of this game are going to be Blue Team, and that is Sage and Hey Ray. So congratulations, Sage and Hey Ray, for winning this one. If you want to join a game, we're going to link the Discord in the description. Hop on in. We play weekly. Anyways, until next time, cheers. Thanks for watching.